Is the New Jersey real estate market getting worse? Well, the past few weeks, it's kind of felt that way to me. Look, don't go by what I'm saying. We have to look at the data. So I pulled some data for the month of February, and I'm going to share that with you today. And I'm going to be talking about the whole state of New Jersey, and I will touch on Bergen County a little bit as well. So this is some good stuff. You're not going to want to miss this one. Let's get started. I'm going to jump right into this. So the data that I pulled is from New Jersey Realtors, and this data is for single family homes only. I did not include condos and townhomes. If you would like more information about the condo townhome market, drop a comment below. I'll be happy to get you that information. Now, this is looking at the data from February last month, February 2022, and it's comparing it to February of 2021. All right, so let's start with the new listings. These are new homes that came on the market. In February, we saw 6,566 new homes come on the market in the entire state. That is down 4.1% from February of 2021. So a slight decrease of new homes entering the market. Let's get into those pending sales. Pending sales was down 10% year over year. In February of this year, there were only 5,441 pending sales. Now, closed sales in February, that's down 17.5% compared to last year, February 2021. There were only 4,533 closed sales. This is where it really gets interesting, and it answers all the questions as to why the bidding wars are worse than ever right now. The total number of homes for sale in February that were active for sale, not new listings, we talk about everything that was active on the market, and this is for the entire state, was 12,295 homes. That is a 30% decline from February of 2021. I've been saying this even since January, that it just feels like there is nothing on the market. Well, here you go. We have a 30% decrease year over year. Now, I want to get into the prices. The average sold price in February of this year, and this is for single family homes, that price was $532,000. That's an increase of 8.5% year over year. Now, yeah, it's an increase. Not as bad as it was 2020 going into 2021. You can see in this chart, when you compare 2021 to 2020, there was just over 25% increase in price. Yeah. So we still went up in February of this year, 8.5%. Not as crazy as it was last year, but again, it's still rising. Prices are still going up. And that 25% increase, like that shows you right there from 2020 to 2021. That was when we saw the biggest influx of people moving out here from New York City. So this year, it's only 8.5% increase. So the migration slowed down. It's still happening. There are still plenty of people from New York City and the 5 boroughs that are wanting to move out to Jersey, but it's declining. It definitely has declined since last year. Let's touch on Bergen County just for a little bit. Okay, so Bergen County was pretty much the same as the rest of the state as far as its numbers. New listings were down 6.7%, and closed sales were down 19% year over year. Now, this is the fun number. Total inventory in Bergen County was down 43% compared to February of 2021. In February 2021, there were just over 1,600 homes for sale on the market. Last month, there were only 931 homes for sale in Bergen County. So that explains a lot as to what's going on here. So looking at this data, I just want to share a couple of my thoughts and what I'm personally experiencing, what I'm seeing out there, and what do I think is going to happen? At this point, I don't know. I don't know what's going to happen. Everything changes like by the second, it feels like. So looking at this, the biggest issue is lack of inventory, right?
Yeah. That's right.
We've had no homes for sale. And I've been saying this since January and all last month. We were all literally sitting around our office, my fellow real estate agents at my office, we were all like, this is really bizarre. It's so quiet because there's nothing for sale. So why aren't there homes for sale? What is going on? My observation, the homes that we're seeing come on the market, People who are selling are people who are moving out of the state, selling inherited property, or it's somebody's second home or it's an investment property and they already have another place to live. So they're just offloading that property, trying to, make all their money right now. And I'm sure there are lots of people out there that want to get a bigger house, but there is nothing to buy. This is why everybody's just sitting tight, because there's nowhere to go. There's no place to move into. So as soon as these homes come up for sale, like here's an example. I listed a home in Englewood, New Jersey just a few weeks ago, 50 showings, 12 offers.
Oh my God.
Yeah, it was insane. As soon as a house comes on the market, it is like, it's gone. It was funny because when I put it on the market the first day, I already got phone calls from real estate agents saying, do you have offers yet? I'm like, it was just on the market for like an hour. No, but this is how crazy it's getting. And the bidding wars, I feel, are way worse than last year. I've never seen people go so high above asking price to get a house. And it's concerning. I'm not going to lie. Look, I'm a real estate agent and, people be like, yeah, you should be excited that these prices are, people are getting these great prices for their homes.
You're right.
But it comes to a point where who's going to afford these prices? It's just out of control. And look, interest rates are going up right now. So this is the next thing I want to touch on. So interest rates are going to go up as of this week. So I'm recording this on March 25th. So this week, the average interest rate was 4.4%. Experts said in 2021 that by the end of 22, interest rates will reach 4%. We're past 4% right now. We're way past that, people. Well, way past, but we're past it. So what's going to happen this coming spring? How is this going to impact the housing? Well, not crashing. We already know, where I'm going with that. It's not crashing. So let's get that out of our heads. I think it's going to level off. I see some homes that are coming on the market right now that I think they're priced a little too high. I just went to a broker tour today on a home and I thought the price was a little high. So look, we're going to see in the next couple of weeks how these interest rates are going to be impacting the market and see if people are making offers or if they're going to, make lower offers below asking. So the last thing I want to get into is foreclosures. I get asked this question a lot and people are saying, when are we going to see foreclosures? Like people think they're going to get a deal and buy a foreclosure. Well, right now, if you were expecting homes to foreclose because of the pandemic, here we're 2 years out from the pandemic and you're expecting those forbearances to eventually turn into foreclosures. First of all, the average amount of time it takes for a home to go through the foreclosure process in New Jersey, 3 years. 3. And the courts are so backed up right now, that could turn into 4 years.
Oh, no. You're kidding me.
So we're 2 years out from the pandemic. So you're not going to see any foreclosures now, but you may recall a couple of months ago, I did another video. We talked a little bit about the forbearances and how that's going to affect the market. And pretty much everybody fared well in the forbearances. There was a small percentage of people that had to sell their homes in a short sale, or they had to do a deed in lieu, where they had to turn their deed over to the bank in order to satisfy the mortgage. The forbearance stuff, we're not seeing that right now. And if there are any foreclosures that come out of it, we're only 2 years out of the pandemic right now. You still got time because we're talking about Jersey here. It's not going to happen tomorrow. Sorry. Another thing I wanted to touch on, I found an article from NJ 101.5. They talked about a study that was done by this company named Attom, ATTOM, and they provide nationwide real estate data. They did a study to see what areas are at risk for a downturn in the real estate market. So this study turned out 50 counties across the entire country that are at risk for a downturn. 8 of those counties are in New Jersey. Yeah.
You're freaking me out.
Now, look, don't panic. Let's not freak out. It's at risk. So how they came up with this data is they looked at housing that is unaffordable to the average worker, higher levels of foreclosures, and larger portions of mortgages that are underwater. So there could be some mortgages underwater right now, but the thing is that the biggest issue is the affordability, right? These prices are going through the roof and everybody's salaries are staying the same. This could be a big problem. So my hope is that if these interest rates start to rise, inventory starts to rise, prices are going to come back down to more of a normal level. We're not crashing. I've said it a million times. It's not going to crash, but those prices need to come down to a more stable price so people can afford it. I'm finding this market so frustrating. And reading that report, it did make me a little nervous. Like, if this doesn't let up, we could be in trouble.
Oh, no way.
If you want more information about it, you want to read that article, I put the link down below in the comment section. Actually, in my description, that description box, it's down there. Feel free to click on it, check it out, and you can see it for yourself. All right, so that's the data I have for you for February 2022 on the New Jersey real estate market. So if you have any questions, hey, drop a comment below. Let me know. If you want to have a conversation about it, let's talk. I'm all ears. Would love to have a chat with you about it. Hey, if you really like this video, I think this one over here would be flipping fantastic for you to watch. Thank you so much for watching me today. I'm Jackie Baker with Coldwell Banker Realty, and I will see you next time.